we are just getting ready to go on to our first course of the day. We'll see how it goes.
Once an icon drawing millions of views for Matt's off-road recovery, Katelynn Sweet suddenly vanished completely from the screen right at the peak of her career. Her disappearance without a single word of farewell left behind a massive void, along with countless unanswered questions. Few could have imagined that behind the breathtaking recovery footage lay prolonged, exhausting pressure combined with a shocking criminal insurance fraud case in Utah that struck directly at the management structure. The boundary between dedication and the risk of legal peril pushed her toward a life-and-death decision. What did the real behind-the-scenes contract actually reveal? And how did her low-key marriage alter Katelynn's destiny? Before becoming a social media phenomenon in the off-road vehicle recovery industry, Katelynn Boren already carried adventurous blood in the barren deserts of southern Utah. This place forged her courage alongside her father, Kevin Boren, a veteran legend in the rock-crawling world. Growing up amidst the sound of engines and the smell of grease, Katelynn was directly trained by her father in dangerous off-road skills from an early age. She quickly mastered cross-country machines, learning to feel tire traction and control the throttle precisely through steep, rocky canyons. Recalling the early days of training, his daughter Kevin Boren once shared, "Katelynn has incredible focus. She picked up every principle of vehicle motion faster than any young driver I have ever trained." A pivotal milestone occurred when Katelynn turned 14. Completely different from her peers, she officially entered the professional WE Rock Crawling Championship, going head-to-head with highly experienced veteran male drivers. At the tournament, Katelynn amazed experts as she consistently defeated numerous competitors through an extraordinarily calm driving style and precise line-reading strategy. The 14-year-old girl competed with a mind of steel, entirely unafraid of vehicle rollover risks. This sensational feat made Katelynn Boren a prestigious name within the nationwide off-road community. Her solid technical foundation and courage, honed from childhood, served as the perfect launching pad for her brilliant journey later on. Evaluating the shocking performance of the young racer, a representative of the WE Rock Tournament organizers once remarked, "Katelynn does not merely drive on instinct. She analyzes the terrain like a brilliant engineer and competes with a spirit of steel that is completely fearless." In early 2020, a completely fresh breeze blew into the off-road vehicle recovery industry in the town of Hurricane, Utah. Katelynn Sweet's appearance at Matt Wetzel's towing shop quickly attracted special attention from the online community. Initially, she took on basic technical duties and assisted in operating the flatbed tow truck at the shop. The presence of a young female member in a manual labor environment, traditionally dominated by men, immediately created a unique highlight. Katelynn did not appear merely for show. She directly took the wheel of heavy-duty recovery vehicles. From specialized Chevrolets to bulky all-terrain tow trucks, she operated them with remarkable skill, precision, and professionalism. The team's main area of operation was Sand Hollow State Park, featuring soft sand terrain and treacherous rocky canyons. Katelynn continuously participated in complex rescue missions, directly handling winch cables and facing severe weather conditions. The image of a young woman unafraid of getting covered in mud, calmly handling severe vehicle rollover incidents, changed the public's perspective. She proved her true capability by brilliantly completing the most dangerous rescue calls in the desert region. Speaking about the young colleague's competence, shop owner Matt Wetzel once publicly praised her on air, "Katelynn has a natural skill for operating machinery. She is not afraid of any terrain or harsh challenge in this land." The seamless dynamic and natural chemistry between Katelynn and Matt created immense appeal. The YouTube channel Matt's Off-Road Recovery More recorded an unprecedented view explosion, swiftly reaching the milestone of millions of subscribers. Every episode featuring Katelynn effortlessly pulled in millions of views. Audiences affectionately bestowed upon her the nickname Rescue Rose, turning her into an indispensable figure on the channel. Sharing her thoughts on the challenging off-road recovery work, Katelynn once confided in an interview, "I love the feeling of operating big machines and helping people escape dangerous trapped situations in the desert." Her popularity also drove sales of merchandise and MORR-branded products to grow exponentially. T-shirt lines and accessories associated with Katelynn's image consistently sold out on the official homepage. Within the shop, she took on the added role of connecting team members and managing video production logistics. Her presence helped bring balance to the arduous working atmosphere, offering an authentic experience for viewers. Still, when the cameras turned off and the social media cheers quieted down, that spotlight began showing serious cracks from both inside the shop and law enforcement agencies. The darkness behind the glory. Entering mid-2021, the rapid growth of the MORR YouTube channel inadvertently created enormous pressure on the operating structure. The dense content production schedule demanded that the entire team work continuously without rest. Field rescue work was inherently fraught with countless risks in the harsh desert regions of Utah. Having to carry out dangerous towing jobs under scorching heat quickly drained the team members' physical strength. Katelynn Sweet had to both directly operate heavy equipment and ensure her appearance in front of the camera. The combination of heavy manual labor and the pressure to maintain media performance pushed her to face a state of total exhaustion. Speaking about this period, a production crew member once revealed, "Audiences only see the excitement in the videos, but the reality behind the scenes was 16-hour workdays under severe overload." Before physical pressures could find a resolution, a shocking legal crisis emerged in late 2021. The management of the towing shop officially fell into the crosshairs of Utah state authorities. The Utah Insurance Fraud Division launched a large-scale investigation. The results of the investigation led to the decision to prosecute owner Matt Wetzel on serious criminal charges related to financial activities. Specifically, Matt Wetzel was indicted on charges of third-degree insurance fraud under current law. This is an offense that carries potential prison time and extremely heavy financial restitution fines. Files from the judicial agency clearly pointed out violations involving the falsification of service invoices. The towing shop turned complex off-road rescues into standard roadside towing calls on billing documents. The purpose of altering these records was to claim direct reimbursement from insurance companies, including AAA. Off-road rescue services that were not part of standard coverage packages were unlawfully legitimized. A quote from the investigating agency's representative in the court filings explicitly stated, "The act of falsifying towing service invoices to illicitly profit from insurance policies is a severe violation of state law." The news of the prosecution leaked to the press, creating a massive wave of public shock. The atmosphere at the shop in Hurricane immediately turned intensely tense and gloomy under the threat of legal jeopardy. As key personnel directly involved in many rescue calls under investigation, Katelynn faced immense pressure. Although not the primary target of prosecution, she was still pulled into interviews and information verifications. The internal turmoil within the crew severely degraded working morale. Natural laughter in the episode was gradually replaced by awkward stiffness and an uneasy atmosphere under legal scrutiny. The complexity of the massive insurance case, alongside the pressure from questioning, weighed heavily on Katelynn's mind. Maintaining daily work amid a criminal investigation into the towing shop became suffocating. The end of that year marked the darkest period in the operational history of the MORR channel. Cracks in working relationships, combined with fears about legal futures, pushed Katelynn toward a decisive turning point. Facing an overarching legal storm alongside work pressure at its peak, Katelynn made a decision that completely altered the situation, starting with a closely guarded private event. The Silent Reconstruction. At a time when the MoRR YouTube channel was struggling with legal scandals, Katelynn Sweet made crucial decisions for her personal life. She chose to step away from the media spotlight temporarily to focus on building a home with her family. Katelynn officially tied the knot with her longtime partner, Tucker Vance. The wedding was held in an exceptionally intimate private manner, with the attendance of close family and friends, completely away from media scrutiny. After marrying, she officially changed her name to Katelynn Vance. This major event marked a significant turning point, opening a new chapter in the life of the famous female driver, once strongly associated with a fearless, hands-on image in the desert. Starting a family completely changed Katelynn's value system and life priorities. Continuing to risk her life in dangerous rescues to serve the camera lens was no longer a top priority in her future orientation. Speaking on her life direction after marriage, Katelynn shared, "Now that I have a family, safety, privacy, and inner peace are the things that matter most to me right now." Additionally, pressure from the towing shop's insurance fraud case negatively impacted her desire to maintain a clean image. Katelynn did not want her personal name dragged further into the shop's complex legal scandals. Starting in early 2022, audiences began noticing a distinct change on the MoRR channel. The frequency of Katelynn's appearances in recovery videos dropped unnaturally, going from several episodes a week to extremely sparse occurrences. She no longer joined long-distance rescue trips or took center stage before the camera. Instead, her presence dwindled to brief glimpses in the background before disappearing entirely from subsequent episodes. Notably, this departure took place in absolute silence. The MoRR channel made no official announcement, nor did it publish a tribute farewell episode for a core team member, as is customary for major YouTube channels. Katelynn's sudden disappearance without a single explanation triggered a massive wave of bewilderment among fans. The silence from shop owner Matt Wetzel only fueled further suspicions and debates from the public. Across social media platforms such as Reddit, Facebook, and off-road forums, countless discussion threads regarding Katelynn's disappearance emerged, pulling in tens of thousands of interactions and comments daily. Viewers proposed countless theories about her departure, ranging from internal financial disputes and disagreements with Matt Wetzel to concerns surrounding the intensely ongoing insurance fraud investigation. Commenting on the production team's strange silence, a social media analyst noted, "Having a mainstay star vanish without any public explanation always creates a backlash effect, fueling public curiosity." Regardless of the wave of inquiries and demands for explanation from fans, Katelynn maintained absolute silence. She chose to focus on her new life beside her husband, Tucker Vance, stepping away completely from video production. This quiet, personal rebuilding helped Katelynn escape the vortex of media pressure engulfing MoRR. Still, her departure officially closed the curtain on the off-road recovery channel's golden era. Silence is always fertile ground for endless wild rumors. But when official documents and contracts came to light, the truth turned out to be far simpler and much more grounded in reality. The true revelation. Recent years marked the time when legal details and behind-the-scenes contractual agreements were officially brought to light. Public documents completely dispelled a series of unfounded rumors previously circulating. Rumors that Katelynn was exploited or had her income suppressed did not reflect the truth at all. The nature of the matter stemmed from the employment contract between her and the towing shop, expiring according to its agreed terms. As the MoRR channel expanded its business scale, two rapidly disagreements emerged during the contract extension negotiations. Katelynn desired a clearer revenue sharing percentage and personal brand rights. Failing to reach a common ground on long-term financial terms led to the decision to end the collaboration. This was a purely business personnel negotiation decision, in no way stemming from personal conflict. Around that same time, the insurance fraud case involving owner Matt Wetzel also came to a close in 2022. Records from the Utah District Court documented official legal agreements between both litigating parties. Matt Wetzel chose not to contest and pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor before the panel of judges. He accepted paying financial restitution amounts to the insurance company to close the case. The final ruling from the judicial authority confirmed Katelynn was completely innocent and unrelated to any wrongdoing. She merely performed field technical duties and was not involved in financial management or invoicing. After the case was closed, Katelynn officially spoke out on her personal page to address public questions. She proactively clarified her reasons for departing to put an end to the negative rumors that had persisted over time. Sharing about her relationship with the old team, Katelynn affirmed, "I left the channel because I wanted to focus on my family and personal orientation with absolutely no conflict or animosity toward the towing shop." This direct quote shattered theories of a severe internal rift. Katelynn emphasized that she always cherished her working experiences at Moore and considered them an important foundation for her career. Her legal representative also issued an official statement regarding the matter. Katelynn fully fulfilled her contractual obligations, and her choice to take a separate path was a completely legal and professional move. This statement affirmed a clear legal and media boundary between the two sides. Katelynn proactively stepped away from the old operational structure to protect her personal image in the most transparent manner. Investigative journalism sources also confirmed Katelynn received all agreed-upon compensation throughout her tenure. Even so, a desire for financial autonomy drove her to pursue a new direction. The decision to leave at the right moment helped Katelynn maintain her personal reputation amidst the legal turmoil of her former brand. She succeeded in transitioning from an employee to an independent creator. Her departure was not a tragedy or media scandal as many social media forums fabricated. It was simply a mature and reasonable transition on her path of personal career development. Stepping out from the towering shadow of Moore was not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter, one where Katelynn took full ownership of her brand and finances. Present-day life. At present, Katelynn Vance has officially entered a peaceful and empowering new chapter. She has taken full control of her personal life, as well as the direction of her own creative career. Married life between Katelynn and her husband, Tucker Vance, is deeply fulfilling in the beautiful land of Utah. The couple frequently organizes personal off-road exploration trips without the heavy burden of camera pressure. Experiencing her passion for off-road vehicles in its purest form helps Katelynn rediscover her natural balance. Driving now serves family bonding rather than forcing herself to create sensationalized scripts to draw views. Opening up about her current life orientation, Katelynn once shared on her personal page, "Being free to take the wheel on the roads I love with those I care about, without being bound by any camera lens, is my greatest happiness." On the career front, Katelynn focuses on building her own distinct social media ecosystem. She heavily develops her personal channels across major platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and an independent personal YouTube channel. Her credibility and practical expertise in the off-road industry helped her quickly attract attention from major corporations. Numerous leading brands in auto parts, rescue equipment, and outdoor gear proactively established commercial partnerships with her. Through sponsorship deals and direct product promotions, Katelynn built a highly stable income stream. An independent financial foundation helped her completely break free from reliance on the MoRR brand or any other organization. Digital media analysts estimate that Katelyn's net worth has reached hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is a well-deserved outcome from a highly intelligent and sustainable personal brand development strategy. Speaking on her path to financial autonomy, a content creation industry analyst remarked, "Katelynn has proven that a creator can completely break out independently and achieve resplendent success without standing in the shadow of her old towing shop." Even after leaving the million-view rescue channel, Katelynn still retains an immensely loyal fan base. The public adores her for her sincerity, masterful driving skills, and positive, healthy lifestyle. Within the American off-road community, Katelynn is respected as a courageous female pioneer. She proves that women can fully establish a firm footing in the most demanding technical fields. Looking back at her entire journey from 2020 to the present, Katelynn has gone through remarkably impressive growth milestones. From a young female technician at an off-road towing shop in Hurricane, she rose to become an entertainment media star. Facing major opportunities alongside legal storms and exhausting work pressures in late 2021, she demonstrated magnificent composure. Her mental clarity enabled her to make pivotal decisions right at the crucial moment. The decision to proactively step away from a somewhat toxic media spotlight to protect her family life was a deeply mature move. She relinquished fleeting fame in exchange for peace, safety, and true financial freedom. Katelynn Vance's journey stands as clear proof of knowing when to stop to choose true happiness. From an entertainment media star to an autonomous woman, she has proven her steadfast resilience in the face of all storms. The legacy Katelynn leaves behind consists not only of thrilling million-view rescue episodes on digital platforms, it is also a profound lesson in self-reliance, courage, and the fortitude to protect personal happiness against the pressures of fame. How do you rate Katelynn's decision to step away from the spotlight? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next gripping investigative reports.